And this morning, we're looking at the controversy over data centers in communities across America. They are filled with servers and other equipment that power the internet and artificial intelligence. The PEW Research Center says the U.S. already has 3,000 of them, and there are plans to build 1,500 more. But there's also been some protests in some areas because these facilities use a lot of water and power. Jolene Kent has the story.
Nationwide, there's a growing backlash to data centers, those sprawling warehouse-like buildings housing computers and servers that power AI and the internet. And now some government leaders say they're taking action.
Today, I'm stepping up to establish clear guardrails for data centers in New Jersey.
In New Jersey on Wednesday, Governor Mikey Sherrill introduced a new plan that would require data centers to, quote, pay their own way, to contract directly with power generators and shell out for their own grid upgrades. In Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro announced similar new standards. Meantime, last week, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez called out water quality problems in Georgia.
This is the current drinking water in Morgan County, Georgia, right after a data center was constructed. The Meta data center was constructed.
Meta says in part that an independent study found that our data center operations and construction had no impact on the resident. And some tech companies say data centers often bring jobs and revenue into communities. But the mounting pressure comes as 78% of Americans say they're somewhat or very concerned that new data centers being built will send their energy bills up. And one estimate predicts that data centers could use 12% of all electricity consumed in the U.S. by 2028.
The real question always comes down, why is it their communities that might have to take on the lion's share of the negatives or the cost with that? And those
Chris
costs.
Borick of Muhlenberg College calls it a rare national issue that's brought together Democrats and Republicans.
If you go to these local meetings, you'll see individuals that might describe themselves as MAGA in the same partnership, if you will, with people that are very progressive in their politics. And that's forcing the hand of elected officials.
Jolene Kent, CBS News.